Welcome to part 2 of figure eights, where you'll learn how to switch hands and how to incorporate the behind the back spin. Make sure you watch part 1 if you don't already know how to do the basic figure eight. Now I'm going to teach you how to switch hands smoothly and to make it look pretty cool. So I'm going to start with my right hand, so you should too. And what you're going to do is you're going to do the figure eight all the way up to the second spin. The thing is, when you finish your second spin, bring the sword directly in front of you, pointing out. And you're simply going to take your other hand and switch. Then you continue this down into the forward spin and continue the figure eight. Once again, very slowly, do the figure eight, do the whole entire thing, including the second spin. But then once you finish it, bring the sword to the middle of your body and switch hands. Now at this point, you're already halfway through the figure eight with your left hand, so you're simply going to bring it down and do another forward spin. So once again, switch hands and then just do the forward spin with your other hand. Time for many angles again. You're going to do a forward spin, do the entire figure eight and the second forward spin, switch hands, and then just bring the sword down and complete the figure eight. Just like that. And very quickly from this angle. Now, once you complete that, here's the fun part. You just continue again with your left hand. Continue the figure eight, do another spin, and switch hands again. Anytime you finish a forward spin and the sword is at the middle of your body, you can just switch hands. It's going to take practice to get it smoothly without disrupting the flow, but you'll be able to get it. Alright, so here we go. Do the figure eight, bring the sword to the middle, switch hands, forward spin, do a figure eight, bring it to the middle, switch hands, and continue just like that. So it's every time you finish a forward spin, bring the sword to the middle of your body, switch hands, and do it again. And it's really that simple. The hardest part is just getting to switch hands while making it look smooth, not just handing it to your other hand. Very quickly from this angle, just in case, do a figure eight, bring it to the middle, switch hands. Now, in more detail, how to do this while doing a figure eight. This spin here is the behind the back spin, which I've already done a video on. You can find the link here or in the description. So make sure you check that out if you haven't already. So here's how you incorporate the behind the back spin into the figure eight. You do your one complete figure eight cycle and end after the second forward spin. This is the same thing as when you switched hands, but instead of bringing the sword to the middle of your body, you're going to continue it down and behind your leg, and that's where you can do the behind the back spin. So you do one complete figure eight, including the second spin, bring the sword point down behind your leg, and do the behind the back spin. So do a figure eight, then bring the sword point down behind your leg, and do a behind the back spin. Then once you're here, just like with switching hands, you can continue the sword to the right and continue the figure eight. And after every second spin, you can do the behind the back spin. Figure eight, down, behind the back. And all together, here's how it looks. Thanks for watching. I hope this tutorial helped you, and I hope it wasn't too confusing. Good luck learning this, and remember not to hit your leg.